I wanted to ask you if you could please defend Trump's tariff plan.
Sure. Great. First of all, the market's recovering, but you're right, it has gone down. The market is not a necessarily good indicator of the economy. We have an economy, and then we have a market. Half of Americans don't own any stocks, just for the record.
Okay.
And that's a very important thing, right?
There's a lot of Americans that have money in stocks and
Well,
are
of course they
losing
do.
money every day.
Well, no, actually, you're in high school, so I'm just going to be like super gentle. The market's been up the last couple days, right? Markets go up, markets go down. The more important question, though, is what type of economy is going to survive the next 40 or 50 years? When we do not make our own vitamin C, we don't make our own antibiotics, we don't make our own drone parts, and it's all made in China, we should try to re-domicile it. It's tempting to blame this all on tariffs, but there's actually no tariffs that are in place right now. You know that, right?
There's still a 10% baseline tariff, and even though there's a 90-day pause, they're going to come back. That's the reality.
You know that better than I do, right?
Well, I know that. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
There's a 90-day pause.
So again, I'm trying to be super. You're in high school, it's fine. Trump's talking to South Korea and Japan and Vietnam.
Okay.
We're getting massive deals with India, and we're going to fix the trade imbalances. And here's the core of it. Can we at least agree that Trump ran on the idea of tariffs?
He did.
And people voted for it.
Yes.
Should elected leaders do what people vote for them to do?
Yes, but we agree that he's doing what he said he would do. What I'm asking you is, how can you defend what he's doing? Because what would you say to the middle-class American that has a small business that now has to shut down their business because they used to outsource to China, and now they can't pay due to the high tariffs? That's my question.
They were outsourcing to China?
Well, even though some small businesses don't outsource, they get a lot of their production from big companies that do make their products foreign. And so now that those prices are being jacked up and small businesses are running out of customers because they're having to pass the cost on to the consumer.
I see no evidence of that happening. And I believe, first of all...
what is the definition of a tariff?
Well, the tariff is a duty on an imported product. How do you avoid a tariff?
You move to the U.S.
Yeah, exactly. So wait, hold on a second.
Are most companies moving to the U.S.?
Actually, yes. You know, $6 trillion in investments announced in the last 2 weeks in the United States of America?
Yeah.
$6 trillion.
But what happens in the U.S.? You get higher wages. Where does that cost go? Businesses aren't going to just pay that cost. They pass that cost on to the consumers.
Toyota, Honda, Stellantis, NVIDIA did a $500 billion investment.
Yeah,
Oracle,
NVIDIA is down like
centers.
20% in the last 3 months.
Right, again, so I'm going to try to be very gentle with this. Stock prices are not always a reflection of reality. That is an inflection of investors' skittishness, right? Okay. So if NVIDIA is down 20%, they might have been hyperinflated a couple months ago. Yeah. Let me just kind of close with this. Both agree we should make more stuff in America.
I agree in certain cases, yes.
Okay, I mean, yeah, critical industry. We have massive trade imbalances with these countries. The president is going to actually say you have to buy more of our product, buy more of our liquefied natural gas. And I believe coupled with that small business that you talked about, they're about to receive the largest tax cut in American history.